Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about Wildlife Protection Act 1972. See here we go only about without going much detail into the only matter, but we divided it into chunks about what its objective, what are the provisions and what its importance. So here in this we go first about what is the objective of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. The first objective of Wildlife Protection Act was effective protection and prohibition of smuggling, illegal trade of effective protection. Wait 1 second. Effective protection. Effective protection, prohibition of smuggling and illegal trade of wildlife. These provisions are appointment of wildlife advisory board, wildlife wardens, powers and duties. Another provision was comprehensive listing of endangered wildlife species. See, reading the objectives and provisions in separately, what was the agenda was last year pre 2020 they got an MCQ which of 2 marks. So here we can see the importance of provisions of Wildlife Protection Act. So concentrate please on the content itself. This is most exhaustive manner we brought to you a content. It is very comprehensive. You can purely rely on it. Okay. Now gets comprehensive listing of endangered wildlife species and central government's appointment. Director of Central government is to appoint the director of wildlife preservation. Director of wildlife preservation is an attached agency to the Ministry of Environment, Forest, Climate Change. So here central government will appoint director of wildlife preservation, and similarly in state government is also appoint chief wild warden and wildlife wardens. Next one is Central Zoo Authority. Central Zoo Authority in here in the provisions of Wildlife Protection Act, as we discussing about the Central Zoo Authority establishment was given. Next, National Board of Wildlife is to be headed by Prime Minister, Vice Chairperson to be Minister of Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate. Next, Standing Committee of the National Board of Wildlife to be headed by Minister of Environment, Forest, Climate Change. Okay. State Board of Wildlife to be headed by means here see National Board of Wildlife to be headed by Prime Minister and Vice Chairperson to be headed by Minister of Environment. Next, here in Standing Committee of the National Board of Wildlife to be headed by Minister of Environment. See, these are the most important facts you must remember regarding to our State Board of Wildlife to be headed by Chief Minister of the State, Vice Chairperson, Minister of Forest and Wildlife. Here see, in state level, as we see in national level, National Board of Wildlife to be headed by Prime Minister. At the state level, it is headed by CM, means Chief Minister of that particular state. And Vice Chairperson here again, Minister of Forest and Wildlife or state. Prohibition of hunting of animals provided in Schedule 1, 2, 3, 4 main. See here. As all know, Wildlife Protection Act 1972 consists of many schedules, but no one exactly knows about what in particular schedule what it consists of. Remembering and get confuses and most of the candidates won't remember about that, and UPSC definitely asked that only. See, in last year 2023 it happened, and it asked only on schedules. So here, prohibition of hunting of animals. Wildlife Protection Act itself mentions the concerns about only wildlife. So prohibition of hunting of animals provided in not a single charter, not a single list, but it consists of different categories of animals. So they divided it in schedule 1, 2, 3, 4. What except what? Except here means prohibition of hunting. Except means the prohibition hunting of those animals wouldn't be a much come under offense. Here except means defense, danger to life, education, scientific research. But here, for these purposes, the permission is granted by Chief Wildlife Warden of the state. Chief Wildlife Warden of the state before such killing. So, means the provision of hunting animals is provided, but such hunting of animals would be accepted regarding defense, danger to life, education, scientific research. Permission granted by Chief Wildlife Warden of the state before such killing. Next, National Tiger Conservation Authority to be headed by Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Next, the Tiger Conservation Foundation to be established by each state means Tiger Conservation Foundation. As we know, National Tiger Conservation Authority established consisted, it is headed by Minister of Environment. Here next, Tiger Conservation Foundation to be established by each state for conservation of tigers. Now there are certain types of provisions we see. So we have some more provisions. Let's see. Statutory status to be given to Wildlife Crime Control Bureau. Means statutory status not established. Listen carefully. It is not established. Here statutory status is given to Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, which is headed by Director of Wildlife Preservation. Director of Wildlife Preservation is more important when we come to Wildlife Protection Act. Why? Because we already studied about the Director of Wildlife Preservation in before provisions. So here statutory status to Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, and it is headed by Director of Wildlife Preservation. Act provides for setting up of national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, etc. See, remember this provision particularly because we may tend to confuse this Wildlife Protection Act with Environment Protection Act. So here clearly this act provides for setting up of national parks, wildlife sanctuaries and etc. Next, trade and commerce in some wildlife species, license for sale, profession, transfer. So we can trade, we can do commerce with in some wildlife species, not all, in some wildlife species, and it also consists of license for sale, profession, transfer, and provides legal powers to officers and also punishment to offenders. Provides captive breeding program for endangered species. Endangered species, see, uh, we are about to come up with critically endangered species. The list is very comprehensive. You may certainly and confidently or absolutely rely on it on the list, because we may content we may these type of contents very exhaustively and comprehensively, so that all may have access and rely to prepare well for examinations. Okay, next provision was conservation projects for individual endangered species. As you all know, Project Lion, Project Tiger, Project Elephant, etc. come under this act. Okay, next, very important thing, schedules. What schedules? Wildlife protection, all know. So commonly say Wildlife Protection Act have schedules, but in that particular schedule the categories are there. We concentrate on next. We come to the schedules part now. Schedule 1, see clearly, listen here clearly and concentrately, because in pre-2020 they asked one question about schedule 6, 6 I think, particularly 6. Okay, schedule 1 and part 2. Schedule 1 and part 2 of schedule 2 consist of endangered species, and those endangered species have absolute protection and infringed on and cannot be infringed on any account. Sorry, I forget to tell it. Forget to add a count. Absolute protection given to endangered species, those are in schedule 1 and part 2 of schedule 2, and they can't be infringed on any account. Okay, next, schedule 3 and schedule 5. I'm not 4. Schedule 3 and schedule 4. 3 and schedule 4 roughly same as above. Covers animals that are not in danger of becoming extinct. Animals that are not in danger of becoming extinct, but penalties also less. Means here covers some. Here it also covers animals, but not such animals which are absolutely endangered, or they are endangered species. They are not endangered species, but cover some animals which are not danger of becoming extinct. So penalties usually penalties also less. Next, schedule 5. Schedule 5 says it delineates animals which can be hunted. Means, see, in these categories particularly we want to remember what it exists, what particularly schedule matters about. Here schedule 5 delineates, means separates those animals which can be hunted. But again here another thing was, such hunting also must have prior permission of Chief Wildlife Warden. Chief Wildlife Warden means, as earlier we discussed about wildlife wardens and chief wildlife wardens, means state government appoints chief wildlife warden and wildlife warden at state level. Okay, next, schedule 6. Schedule 6 means concerns. See, this is very important. As per the last pre-2020 we got a question from it. See, particular what I have written, the particular words are repeated in UPSC's option itself. You can also check from the previous year's pre-2020 paper. Okay, concerns cultivation and plant life and gives teeth to setting up more protected animal parks. Means here concerns about what? Cultivation and plant life, and gives teeth to setting up of more protected animal parks. Means here cultivation and plant life. Here we have as the animals are also categorized which can be hunted, it also in plants we have some more species which tend to concern at the cost of human life, because some are harmful in nature. So some are not harmful, but some come under the illegal categories, such as what opium, example for opium. And also for such categorized plants there may be a cultivation and planted, but they have a protected animal parks also. animal parks, and also they gave permission for such cultivation of plant life. Okay, from this we end the topic. If you like, please subscribe, hit the bell icon. Okay, please do subscribe if you like our content, and we are about to come with such type of topics which are very important for UPSC, both for pre and mains. Okay, bye all of you, take care.